Here's the Makeup by Mario. Get a generous amount. I would say give this product a go. I'm gonna keep wearing it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Attorney Brooke. So I wanted to pop on and do a review of the new Charlotte Tilbury bronzer and the new Makeup by Mario. He dropped two like bronzing products, which I believe dropped within the last like week or so. I picked these up last week and I've tried them a few times and I really like them. So I wanted to review them and show you guys in case you're like a bronzing fanatic like I am. Okay, so I'm gonna do a quick look. I'm gonna go in. You know what? I'm actually gonna do a bit more of a look than I would typically do. I am actually a little bit oily right now. I went in with the Milk Makeup Blur Stick, and obviously by the line Milk. Sometimes that's like a good mattifying stick, so if you're a super oily girl like I get, it's good to pop on just right there in the middle, and then I'm just using my fingers just to kind of like press it in and like just blend it. So just a little bit. I actually do want to do a bit more skin prep. I already have some eye cream on, a little bit of lip balm. I just threw this on, so I don't want to get too cray. I'm actually just gonna do a bit of moisturizer. I have my Old Faithful Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I'll just throw a bit on, and then I'll just do a little bit more of like some like dewy actual like makeup products just to give a little bit more of that shine, but just so I'm not like too crusty trying to show you guys these products. Okay, so skin is prepped enough for my liking. What I'm gonna show you guys, let's do a little bit of a glowy base, but like just the most subtle. I don't want to do any kind of coverage because I really want to show you guys how these products wear without anything. I'm gonna go in with the Say. It's their Glowy Super Gel and Star Glow. I'm gonna go in with just like a couple pumps of that. I've showed this product before. It's pretty, it's like translucent. It's almost like a light like gel. If I like let my like gravity take control, like it's gonna start like pooling down. Super lightweight. And then I'm gonna go in with the Dior 001 Universal is the shade, and the Dior Backstage Face and Body Glow. This product I absolutely love. It can be a bit dangerous for me because I do like a glowy look, and if I go overboard, like you're gonna be glowing, but like the more the merrier for me. Okay, so I'm gonna go in and just cocktail like literally like 1, 2. If I was like going in for a glam like super glow look and I'm just gonna cocktail it on the back of my hand, then I would go in and just kind of like add way more of those drops, but a little goes a long way with that product. So I just cocktailed it just for like some extra glow. I'm just gonna like throw that on. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go in with just this fluffy Sephora number 47 foundation brush, and I'm just gonna like stipple it in and get that product. It's so pretty. I don't know if you can kind of see the glow. And then I'm just going to like hit the high points first in my face because that's where like natural highlighting will occur, and then just kind of like blend out from there. I already have some brows on from showing you guys in my last video, so I'm not gonna like go too ham on the brow area. I am probably against popular opinion and do my brows last. That's why I'm not really going ham around the eyes. So just a good glowy base. Look at that high point on the cheeks, so pretty. Okay, just so we have a little bit of dewiness to work with. And then from there, I'm gonna go in and pop in some concealer. I have the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I have it in shade Light Ivory, which I've actually been wearing this for a few weeks. I like the actual formula. Now this color I think is a little bit too like peachy yellowy undertone for me, but I've learned that like it's fine. I just need to blend it out a bit more. So I'm going in with a good fluffy brush, which I like, just to give it a good blend out. Like I said, I do have my eye cream on, so I think the more moisturized the eye, like the better the concealer is gonna wear. So please don't neglect that area with moisturizer. So I like to bring my concealer up like pretty high within here because I'm just like super dark everywhere. Pulling it upward just to give like a good lifting effect, lightly brushing underneath the eyelids, a little bit in the forehead area, around the nose where I get redness, a little bit on the cheeks, the chin. I do have like some discoloration from like some pimples over the last week or so, but like it's fine, that's skin. So I do have some brush strokes. Okay, me personally, like it is a little bit like yellow intense under my eye. For me, that's telling me it's not like the best color match. And like I've said before, I like a brighter under eye. I just like don't love this shade for me. I wouldn't buy the shade again, but I'm also not just gonna like throw it out. Okay, so what I do, and I'm adding in the NARS in shade Chantilly. It's their creamy concealer. I like this color. It is super light. So I find that if I'm like going ham with this, like a super bright under eye, it's almost too light because it almost has like this, it gives you like almost this like veiny, like grayish undertone. I feel like if I go too light on my skin and then you can kind of see that, and it almost like causes like an opposite effect of what you want concealer to do. So I went in with the warmer and now I'm just gonna go in with a little incy bit right there just to like liven up that like super golden undertone concealer. So I mean, if I had the perfect match, I obviously wouldn't be doubling up, but like I said, I do like it to be bright right here in the inner corner. Like you can already see it brightening up. I love that. And then I'm just like pulling a little bit here to give that like lifted effect on the outer eye. But like I said, if I had a perfect match concealer, like I wouldn't be doubling up. I'm just doing it for like the sake of just the color I'm wanting for right now. And I'm not doing any foundation, so I'm just kind of like pulling what's left in the brush and just like kind of flaring out just to give like an overall blended effect. Kind of like just going in naturally underneath where I would want like highlight underneath the contour. I like that, nice and blended. So the product that I want to show you guys first that I've been liking, and I'll show you both of them. Here's the Makeup by Mario. This one is a Softsculpt Transforming Skin Perfector, and I got shade light medium. I am a bit more on the fair side, but I really wanted this to have like a good like bronzy good look, deep look, so I went for the light medium. This is the Softsculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. So the enhancer is actually cream based and the Skin Perfector is powder based. So first I go in with, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. I have used it a couple times. It's very like oily based, almost to where like the more you work the product and have like the warmth, the like oilier it gets. So not like a super thick tacky cream. It's more of an enhancement type product, I think, to like what you're naturally wanting to show versus like a full coverage. I'll show you, that's it on my finger, so you can see like it's light, and then like you can see the veins maybe. So this is just gonna like lightly enhance, like it's not this full coverage product that's gonna give you that color correcting that like a heavier coverage foundation would. So I'll go ahead and pop it on. So I watched a few of Makeup by Mario's, his actual like application videos that he shares for a lot of his products, which I like because you can kind of see the intent of what the artist like developed the product to be. So I'm gonna kind of place it like he showed. I already have some on this, but I'm just gonna give it a little bit of a cleanse. So I have a duo fiber brush, so denser in the middle, and then you have like some more stippled like brushes on the outside. It's going to be good for holding and compacting that like cream product within the dense brushes, and then dispersing and blending with those more like fibrous brushes. So I'm gonna go in and like get a generous amount, and then just go on the back of my hand and do some of those initial tap throughs. And then I'm gonna start, and again, I'm like so pretty already. I'm gonna do the ever so lightest strokes here, just to get the product on the skin, more of like where I would go for a contouring type area. But I'm also gonna lightly start brushing through as if like I'm doing the entire face. focusing more of the product here in the contour, like shaded area. But like, I like this product because it wears very sheer, but so it allows you to get to do a bit more across the entire face and get that all over, like super bronzy, like summertime glow, which I like. And then I'll show you the powder based product and how you can go in to help bring back a little bit more of the contours. So because I really want to show you guys a product, I'm going to go in with a bit more. I'm gonna go here, like on the cheeks to warm me up. But again, super light on like other, like if I were doing like the sheerest application of like a foundation. So this is going directly onto my skin. So like you can still see imperfections. Like I have a pimple scar here, a little bit here, which is fine. I don't mind it. Going a little bit under the eye to like bronze up that under eye, blend in a bit more of that concealer up through the hairline. If I was like really going ham, I would go down the chest and all that, but like for sure the neck right now, why not? Just a little bit. So my like initial reactions to this are, it's definitely an extremely dewy product. If you can see, it's definitely, I have a sheen throughout. I also put on the Say and that Dior glowing bases, those products. So that's also adding to the glowiness and like, but it's very, 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 very lightweight, very sheer. So like if you're an individual who likes that and like you like your skin to feel a bit more breathable, you want your skin to look like skin, I would say give this product a go. So I've worn it like to the office and for a full day, and like I get oily no matter what product I'm wearing. So like I definitely was more oily towards the end of the day. But I remember that I went and ran errands when I actually wore this for one of the first times, and I got a compliment from someone like, your skin looks so good, what foundation do you use? And I was like, oh, bless you, I'm not wearing any foundation, but I am wearing makeup by Mario, blah, 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 blah. And like, so a complete stranger thought it wore really well. So I'm gonna keep wearing it. Okay, so that's just like the lightest, like bronziest, glowiest little layer I put on. And then I'm gonna go in with the, again, shade light medium of the Skin Perfector. Now, I'll show you what the product looks like on the palette. So you can see it's like tri-colored. And so you have that bronzier right here. That middle is more of like the golden hues. And then that top is more of like a highlighted. But it is the Perfector. So with those three types of colors, kind of like blending it in, they're all doing their job of doing some form of like color correction for the skin. So I'm gonna go in and show you guys how I wear it. I'm gonna do just a dense brush. I probably should do like a good fluffy brush, but like it doesn't matter. I'm gonna go in more with the dense. I'm gonna do a little bit more of a contouring, but Mario has taught like you can go in and like give it all a good blend. Tapping a lot of that fallout off, and then lightly going in where I would contour, and I'm kind of like setting that sheared out cream product that I did first. Lightly, adding in a bit more depth, adding in hairline, a bit more depth, so you can see what it's doing to create more shadow for the skin. Just like a light, you can see I really, really like this. He's also taught like if you do want more of like a super contoured look, go in with that dark color. If you're wanting more of like a highlighted effect, like just dab your brush on that top part and like definitely place that product where you want it. But really bronzed, look at that, so pretty, really glowy, love it. So the third bronzing product I wanted to show you guys, and I probably should have popped it on over the other cream product before I threw on powder, but it's fine, is the it's by Charlotte Tilbury, the Beautiful Skin Sunkissed Glow Bronzer. I have it in shade 2 medium. I think when I went to snag it, like the light medium shade was sold out, but I was like, whatever, like this one will do. And I kind of wanted it to be a little bit darker anyways, because the other cream bronzers I have are in the lighter family. And so here is what it is. I've worn it a few times. This is a cream bronzer, but my first reaction of this product is it almost, when you touch it, it's like the oddest texture. Like it's almost like the like finest like powdery with a little bit of like dewiness to it. Like that's what it feels like. It's not like super tacky. It's almost like this velvety, like, I don't know. So super cool texture. Not like your typical like tacky, creamy bronzer. So I'm gonna go in. That's what it looks like on the back of my finger. Here is it swatched on the back of my hand. So you can obviously see way more pigmented than the Makeup by Mario, but like I'm comparing the two because I'm like talking about the two. I don't think they're meant to be like, you know, stand like side by side competitors. So way more pigmented. It's definitely not gonna be sheer. This is gonna be more of that coverage of like that contoured look you're wanting. So I'm gonna go back in with that same dense brush. I'm gonna pull some, give it a little blend through on the back of my hand, and then I'm gonna go in and really hit those contoured areas. Look at that. So pretty. I'm gonna hit the hairline, the temples, a little bit on the eyelids, down the side of the nose. Again, hit this base back here a little bit more. Under the jawline, a little bit of the cleavage. So again, I'm putting it on top of what I already put for powder, which is like fine, but it's still blending like butter. Like it's so pretty. What I'm gonna do too, just for like fun, is I'm gonna go in with a bit good, like fluffy, smaller like eyeshadow brush, and I'm gonna tap a little bit, ooh, that's onto that. Just to like go in and like contour these eyes out a bit, like doing that inner socket right here where it would naturally progress down the nose. So light though. Yeah, just to like, don't neglect the inner part of the face, the eyes, if you're like going for that like really pretty bronzed up look. So you can see the difference on the eyes, like super pretty, creating a bit more depth with that cream bronzer. Yeah, I like that. Again, the other eye. So I would say of the cream products I've tried, this one kind of like stands in a class of its own, and I really like it. It's extremely pigmented, but it's also can be sheared out because of that like pretty velvety texture of it. And like I have the Chanel cream bronzer, Tom Ford cream bronzer. I've tried like good like contour sticks, and this one's just like velvetier. It's different. So if you're like wanting to pull the trigger on this, I would say 100% go for it. I really like it, and it wears well. It wears well throughout the day, even like I've said, oily, and it still wears really pretty. It doesn't shift around a lot. I'm just like, I like to wear the on my cheek too as like a bit of a blushy look. So I am like super bronzed up, but I like it. I'm gonna go in with, let's do a little bit of blush. Ooh, this one is new that I've tried a few times. I've been dying to try the Shiseido. It's the Minimalist Whipped Powder Blush. So sounds a little like juxtaposed in the description there, but it's literally like a whipped mousse. Like the oddest type of like product. So like, oh, it's so good. Like on the back of my finger, a little bit goes a very long way. You can see that pinky swipe. I have it in shade Setsuko in 07. So it's like a deeper, like almost mauve-y kind of color, I would guess. And I'm gonna go in with, and I've worn it like this one too. This is just like a tapered duo fiber brush. And so what I do, I take it and I like grab the lightly, like the smallest bit, go on the back of my hand. Look at that. Ooh, like I do not want that on my face. So I'm gonna just blend out a bit, but working the product into the bristles, and then start lightly pulling that product on. I like to go on the apples, then I'm gonna pull up a bit. Oh, it's so neat. The difference? Oh, I can't go anywhere with that blush. I like going underneath the eye. Y'all have seen me do this so many times. I probably have enough still on the back of my hand. Less is more, so I'm gonna go in on this side. apples, pulling up, going up into the hairline a bit. Little goes such a long way. I read reviews on this product on Sephora, and like a lot of people were griping about the amount of product you get for the price, which like it's not a drugstore line, so you are paying a bit more for it, but a little goes such a long way with this product. Like you would get probably more wear out of it than you would other products. So I just did like the slightest dabs onto it, and I mean, look at that, like it blends out like crazy. So pretty. A little bit on the nose. Oh, like this bitch is crazy. Could she put any more color on her face? But like I've showed y'all, my tried and true trick that I like to do, go back in with that concealer brush, and then you can start pulling where you want to create just a bit more definition, a bit more lift. Like you can already see that lift right here on the side of my eye, which just like helps with kind of like breaking up that look, but going in, lightly carving out and cleaning up the product, that blushy moment, without like just completely killing it. So blending, blurring those edges, so you can kind of see the difference. Like I kind of cleaned all that up. I like it. Same thing on this eye. Keep pulling it back from my nose, lightly, lightly, lightly cleaning up underneath. Here, okay. So now I'm gonna go in and set. I've been liking the Kosas Airy Cloud Set Pressed Powder. I have super light shade just to almost wear like a translucent. I'm gonna go in with a good fluffy brush, push underneath to set what I just blended back out, which is good because I'm getting rid of like those concealer creases from all these cream products. Giving it a good blurring effect underneath, but also mattifying. Love mattifying this area, pulling back onto the cheek, super light. Snatching underneath, blending out. Blend, blend, blend. The more you blend, the better you are going to look. And just kind of like taming up a lot of that bronziness. Okay, still really bronzy, still loving the look. Going in and just like adding in a bit more pigment. It all is like so counterintuitive, but I feel like it's just like whatever look you're wanting. Like I kind of powdered, brightened up a bit more than what I was wanting for this one bronzy look. So I'm just like going back in and like dabbing in a bit more color. You know I can't go anywhere without my Dior Backstage Glow Face palette. So we're gonna go in with that. I'm gonna go in with just like a small fluffy brush. Hit those high points, high brow. High points right here. We buff out and powder out the glow to go and add it right back in. Like you know the drill. A little bit of the darker right here, just to hit my 5 head. A little bit right here, just like, ooh. Then we gotta do a quick lippy. I'm gonna go in with my Makeup Forever Artist Pencil, shade Endless Cacao. And then let's do, I'm gonna do the Makeup Forever Rogue Artist lipstick in shade 100 Empowered Beige. I don't know if you guys can see that. Super fun shape. So this is like one of my go-tos. I'm almost out, but it's just like a very light, like I love a light pink lipstick. I like a good contrasted lined lip. Popping that more in the middle. Blending it, so pretty. Okay, And then you know we gotta have a gloss, because if not, who are you? Let's go in with the Marc Jacobs. Love this Marc Jacobs gloss. It's almost empty, I've had it forever. It's shade 318 Pretty Thing. It's like just like a good nudie pink. It's also like a bit more opaque. It's not as sheared out, so like you are gonna get more of this shade, and I like to, this is like one of my favorite lip combos. Let the lip brush like blend. Oh my God. Blend a little bit, hitting the high point of the Cupid's bow up here. Okay. So pretty. I really like this. Go in, set us a bit. Down the chest, give it that all over glow. And I think I like that. I just wanted to pop on, show you guys how that bronze wears. Definitely a warm tone bronze. You can see that makeup by Mario, along with the Charlotte Tilbury, the Shiseido blush. Love it. I'm gonna throw on some mascara as well, but just wanted to show you guys like a good glowy base. And if you've tried these bronzy products, definitely let me know what you think. I want to try the makeup by Mario products on top of a foundation, just to see how that wears too, with like good like translucent type layer on top of a foundation. Let me know what you guys think, and that's about it for this little show I got for you guys. If you liked this video, hit the subscribe button. If you want to see more, just keep follow along with me, and thanks for tuning in, you guys. Bye.